Hey everybody, Rob again for Southwest Florida Television. I am at Clam Pass up in North Naples. On the north side of the pass. Had a great beach walk earlier from Vanderbilt Beach down here to Clam Pass. Now we're gonna make our way north back up to Vanderbilt Beach. So stick around here and enjoy the walk. Enjoy the time together with your friends. An absolutely gorgeous Sunday morning. Oh, the temperature is probably getting up to about 80 degrees. It's getting warm. Nice clear sky. Look at that clear blue. Beautiful clear blue sky. Clam Pass Park over on the south side of the pass, the county park. Oh, look at all the birds. Can you see them all over there? Look at them all. Some dopey person over there walking the beach scaring them all. Can you see him over there? Look at him. Figures. A fisherman. Could care less. It's in his own little world. Beautiful sight though, seeing him flying through the air here. The tide is still going out here, still going out. I don't know if there's going to be any water left in the pass here. I don't know if I can get across. I don't know how deep it gets out here. I don't want to hit a sinkhole. That's the last thing I want to do. And go under, get stuck in quicksand. That would make for an abrupt ending. Be an interesting ending to my live feed, but abrupt. I don't think I can get across there. It gets deep over here. I can get halfway across. That is Clam Pass Park. Perhaps you have heard of it by the Naples Grand Hotel. There's a lot of splashing going on here. A lot of fish jumping in the water here. A dolphin or something swimming up here. Looked like a dolphin coming in the shallow water up here. There was something right up there. I swear it looked like a dolphin. I don't know what it was. Right. Now it's over here. It sure as heck looked like a dolphin coming into the shallow water here. I don't know where it went. This water gets really shallow over here. I gotta actually go back the way I came. I don't know what that was. It sure looked like a dolphin in just inches of water. I don't know if you caught that up there or not. That was very, very cool, whatever it was. I hope I can get back across. get up there and see what it was, if it's still hanging out in there. It was right over in there, thrashing in the water, like side to side, along in the shallow water, and then got out into the deeper water. Went right up on the beach, almost up on the beach. And I swear it looked like a dolphin. They do come in and out of this pass. But I mean, this water is shallow now. You can see the tide, the current moving out. All the birds over on the other side. The old tree stumps out here in the water. I don't know how long this live feed's gonna go. It's gonna go as long as my battery's gonna let me. But this is new. The pass is kind of opened up in a couple different spots here. One out in front of me, and one over to the right. Normally where I'm standing right now is underwater. I want to turn around and show you something here. Normally where I'm standing is underwater, but you'll see this huge drop off from our high tides that we had over the past month. Look at that ledge. That's a good 3-foot drop off right there. A good 3-foot ledge. So earlier, our beach family took a vote and decided that they wanted me to walk down here to Clam Pass this morning instead of going up to Del Norwiggins Pass. So 2 live feeds here, one walking down to Clam Pass and one walking back from Clam Pass towards Vanderbilt. We'll see how far we get before my battery conks out. Or I conk out. Maybe I'll conk out before my battery. It's a long walk. It's probably a 2-mile walk, I'm guessing, if not more. That little island's kind of new there. I don't know if you can... There's a guy fishing out there. I'm assuming he walked across here somewhere. It's a little soft. Whoa, it's real soft in spots. You just sink right down in. Kind of cool. A neat little view from out here. I don't want to get too close to the birds. I don't want to scare them. A lot of royal crested terns there and gulls mixed in together. I want to keep my distance from them. Mostly all terns. I'd say 98% terns there. Just a handful of gulls. It's a cool view. Remember, I almost drowned myself to come over here. Keep that in mind when you're sending stars or thinking about becoming a supporter. Gorgeous view here. I'm gonna have to try to take a photo. Bear with me here for a minute, folks. Hopefully I don't lose the feed. Nice. I did it. We're back. We're going to start our walk up the beach. Nice breeze now. Getting a nice breeze. Beautiful birds, the terns, the royal crested terns. Now the fun part, cutting across here. Just kind of drops off. And it gets really soft. So I'm going to make my way back right from over in here. Looks like the tide has turned. I'm going to see here if I can get across here. It just gets so soft and you sink way down in. When you get out in the middle, you find some hard spots and soft spots. There's places where you go in up over your knees into the mud. But we made it. We made it across. without taking the camera or myself for a swim. Good morning. Earlier this morning as we were walking down here, to my surprise and my happiness, I saw a lot of live Florida fighting conchs down here. A lot of live Florida fighting conchs. I haven't seen any of them at Del Norwegians in a long, long time. And this morning, I've been seeing lots of them down here. As a matter of fact, I think there's one little one. Yep, here's a live one right here. Beautiful. Beautiful little young. Small Florida fighting conch. Look at that shell. Gorgeous. Beautiful little Florida fighting conch, and that is alive. There's a little fighting conch in there. A little critter. I've been seeing them all along the beach this morning. Absolutely awesome. A lot of empty shells as well, but quite a few live ones. Quite a few live ones. An old murex. An old murex shell. It actually used to be white. There's an old worn out murex. Wow. Here's a piece of a big murex, a big apple murex, piece of one, worn out apple murex. That's a good size one. That would have been a nice find if it was whole. An apple murex. You can see ahead of me a lot of red drift algae on the beach. It's not harmful to people or marine life, just ugly to look at. Man, there are fighting conchs all over the place here. It's incredible. I'm loving it. All over the sandbars here. Fighting conchs. And I thought there was a live cockle down there, but nope. All buried in the sand. There's one down there. There's one over here crawling on the sand. There's a fighting conch crawling around over here. Right down there. Another beautiful little one right there. So cool seeing them. Just excites me to see them, to see life. I haven't seen the live fighting conch since a red tide, and they're all over the beach down here, all over down here, everywhere. Here's one out of its shell crawling along. There's a conch on the beach out of its shell. You can see his foot. Hey, wake up. Give him a nudge. He's sleepy. Normally they're thrashing around. We saw one earlier. You got to check it out towards the end of the first part of this morning's walk. You'll see one of these guys out throwing a hissy fit while I was holding it up in the air. The Florida fighting conch. Always remember, we never take anything home that's alive. No live shells leave the beach. No live sea stars. No live sand dollars. As beautiful as they are, only take empty shells home. Here's something I picked up earlier. Surprised it's still here. I shared this with everybody earlier this morning. If you're just tuning in, a live cockle shell, a beautiful live cockle shell. Beautiful color patterns on the cockle. Absolutely gorgeous shells. But something that's really neat, when you hold these up on their ends, see how they make a heart? The cockle shell heart. Isn't that cool? The cockle shell heart. When I show you the other side, the heart looks like an angel, doesn't it? Looks like an angel. Can't you see an angel there? Beautiful, the cockle shells. Absolutely gorgeous. That one is alive. Feels pretty light. Almost feels like it's empty, but it's closed tight. So I'm guessing there's a critter in there. So I'm just going to sit him back down in the water. Sounds empty to me. Sounded hollow. Got one in my pocket, a nice one. Both sides. If you want to take the time to sift through this algae, you never know what you're going to find in here. Be careful for little crabs. They might pinch you. But I found some interesting things in this stuff. This isn't going to smell too pleasant in about 4 days. It's going to start smelling pretty ripe down here. Oh, here's a neat little shell. What's that? Oh, it's just a kind of a pinkish colored jewel box.
Jewel box, yeah.
It's got a little interesting color and texture, this jewel box. Little spiny jewel box, kind of a pinkish hue and some really neat texture to it. Very cool. Very cool. That's a nice one. It's different. It's a little out of the ordinary. It almost looks like an octopus. Look at it. Well, normally at this time now I'd be at Del Norwegians. But I've got a long walk ahead of me here. I gotta go up past those condos up there. I'm pretty sure my battery's gonna be fading out before I get back to Vanderbilt Beach. It is a glorious November 1st. Thank you for tagging along. Thanks for being a friend. Hit that share button if you're having a good time, if you're enjoying our walk and our time together. Yep, the tide is turning. Oh, here's a piece of, oh, what the heck did you call this? It's red sponge. Some red sponge, what do you call that? That is so cool. That is really neat. The red sponge. Can't think of the name of this. I haven't seen it in so long. That is a really nice piece of it. Maybe somebody can share the name. That is a nice little specimen there. You can see sponge. So cool. Just springs right back. Put it in the water so it doesn't dry out. That I threw out into the water, not like a live shell. I don't think I hurt the sponge by tossing it out into the water. I don't know. Do sponges have feelings? I hope Roy hasn't evaporated on me and disappeared. I hope I don't find an empty chair up there with a bathing suit sitting in it. You see, it's going to be a longer morning than usual here. It's just so beautiful. I haven't found any sand dollars. I'm excited about the fighting conchs, but I have not found any sand dollars. I really thought we'd be seeing a lot of them. Here's a really old tulip shell, banded tulip shell. What's left of a banded tulip shell. See all the pits in it. You still can see some of the bands, the stripes on it. The banded tulip shell. Beautiful shells when you find them newer. There's a sand dollar. You see it? It's an old yellowed one, but it's a sand dollar nonetheless. See it down there? Piece of one, almost the whole sand dollar. That's what you look for. You'll just see the tops of them sticking out of the sand. That's an old dead sand dollar there. Well, what else? Anything else interesting for us along the way here? Oh, getting my low battery warning already. Already getting my low battery warning, darn it. That didn't last very long. Although I'm guessing it's probably been a couple hours, huh? We've probably been walking for a couple hours. Look at all these willet birds and little sanderlings, little sandpipers along here. The big willets and the little sandpipers. Running in and out, dodging the waves. Fun to watch those little critters. Oh, another sand dollar. Almost walked right over top of it. Another piece of one, not a whole one. Another piece of a sand dollar. A dead sand dollar. You could take that home, but I'm sure if you spent some time looking here, you'd find some whole ones in a little better shape. They're out here, that's for sure. The sand dollars. Gotta love this place, Naples, Florida. Absolutely gorgeous. Great place to come and weather out the virus. Got lots of space on our beaches to spread out here. Lots of nice, clean, fresh air. Get your groceries delivered. You can stay away from everyone if you want. Avoid all human contact. It's up to your choice. This is a great place to do it. On these beautiful beaches. Miles and miles and miles and miles and miles of beautiful beach. Hey, if you enjoy what you see here, if you enjoy my morning live feeds, my morning beach walks, if you enjoy the time that you get to spend with our Southwest Florida Television Beach family, hit that share button, tell your friends about us, and do consider becoming a supporter of Southwest Florida Television, which is me, myself. I am Southwest Florida Television. But it's your financial support that allows me to come out and do this, spend this time out here in the mornings, and keep this page up and running, sharing the other photos and videos. Several ways you can support Southwest Florida Television through the stars right here during my live feeds, and during other videos you have the option to send some stars, or you can become an actual regular monthly supporter of Southwest Florida Television. $4.99 a month to do that. A lot of you do both, and I appreciate that. And then one last way is, if you look in the description of this post, you'll find a link to my PayPal account, to Southwest Florida Television's PayPal account. If you'd like to send a little thank you, a little financial token of appreciation, that is always appreciated. When you use PayPal, that goes to me. When you use Facebook, Facebook gets over 30% of that money, over 30% of that money. So think about that. Cheaper to use PayPal. Heard an osprey back in the woods, somewhere back there. I still got a walk ahead of me here. Well over a mile long walk here left to go, but my battery isn't going to last for that duration. I'm going to have to call it quits here soon on the live feed. But it's been fun. It's been a lot of fun this morning. Saw some cool things this morning, some cool things. I still wish I got a better look at what I really believe was a dolphin up there in Clam Pass. Looked like it was a dolphin in super shallow water. Look at that sky. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Beautiful, beautiful blue sky. Look at that beach. Look at all that beach. Of course, that's private beach up here. Up to the left of me here, that's private. You're not really supposed to use that beach. That belongs to the people of Pelican Bay. The common folks are only allowed out here to the right here. Up to where the high tide comes. Still beautiful beach. Still a beautiful, magnificent beach. It's a shame hardly anybody uses it here. Hardly anybody uses this beach here. It's like wilderness all along here. Pelican Bay should sell passes to the beach here. It's an awesome place to come, away from everybody. It's like old Florida, old native Florida along here. The palm trees. I know I sound like I'm working for the tourism board, but I'm really not. I just love Naples. I love Naples. And that's just how it is. Hopefully someday you'll make it to Naples and I'll get to meet you out here on the beach. That would be fun. That would be a great experience. Come up here, there's a little patch of shade up on the beach. Give you one more look around. Stand under the shade of one of these palm trees. Give you one last look at our beautiful beach before signing off. And again, I just want to thank everybody for being such a wonderful friend. And those of you that have found it in your hearts to become a supporter, thank you. Thank you so much. Maybe with this time change, I might be out here doing some live feeds at sunset now and then. Since the sun's going down so darn early. That might be happening. We'll see. We'll see how things work out. Anyway, thank you for watching. Have a wonderful, safe Sunday. Tally-ho, everyone. Tally-ho. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Robb Stan. God bless.